Hello and welcome to this video for the UKCES Programme competition developing leadership and entrepreneurship skills in small firms. My name's Katherine Cottrell and I'm the executive lead for this competition. I'm going to be working with Julie Kenny, who's one of our commissioners and the strategic lead for the competition, looking at encouraging innovative new ideas to come forward. Hopefully you've already seen Julie's video where she talks about the importance of leadership and entrepreneurship skills amongst small firms and the journey her firm has been on itself. If not, please do take a look, as I think this will give you some really interesting background as to why we're running this competition. In this video, I'm going to talk to you more about what the detail is behind the competition and why we chose it. We'll also talk about what we're looking for from the applicants themselves, and then some detail about how you should apply. So what is it that we're looking for? We're inviting proposals which develop, pilot or scale new ways of developing the leadership and entrepreneurship skills of small firms in order to boost their productivity. The reason why we're focusing on leadership and entrepreneurship is because our research shows that small firms are significantly less likely to provide training in these areas than their larger counterparts. The evidence shows that small firms that have more developed leadership and entrepreneurship skills are more productive and therefore more successful. For this competition, we want to specifically explore the role that anchor institutions can play in developing these skills for the small firms within their local community. Anchor institution is a term used to describe organisations that already make a significant contribution to their community. This might be in terms of employment or investment, but we're looking to see whether they could use their influence and their resources to support small firms within their local area. Some examples of anchor institutions could be universities or colleges, housing associations, banks, chambers of commerce. But this list is by no means exclusive, and we would encourage any organisation to come forward who feels that they can play that role. In terms of the types of projects that we're interested in, we might anticipate from three different areas. We might want to explore new roles for anchor institutions. So these are organisations who already play that significant role in their community, but perhaps have never done anything in the skills world. So we would look for them to come forward and demonstrate how they can support the small firms that they work with in a way that develops their leadership and entrepreneurship skills. We're also interested in new ways of engaging with small firms, so this might be around the use of technology or the use of networks that small firms can engage with. We're also interested in new types of leadership and entrepreneurship support, so this could be looking at different ways to deliver to small firms or new support altogether. The key thing is we want to see evidence of how the small firm has developed the idea and how they benefit from it. So what do we want to see in the applications? To be successful, the following criteria must be seen in any application. We want to see evidence of strong employer engagement. Although the proposal will be led by an anchor institution, you must show significant engagement and consultation from the small firms that you wish to support. This could come within the development of the proposal as well as how they benefit. We want to see clear innovation in reference to the proposed solution itself. The UKCES programme is very much about trialling and testing new ways to address existing or long-standing barriers, so we're looking for innovative ideas to try and tackle these issues. A clear path from problem to solution which demonstrates the potential for impact. As part of the guidance for the UKCES programme, we include a logic chain which we would ask you to look at. The key thing we want to see is that you understand the problem that you're trying to address, how that solution addresses the problem, and what the impact will be for the small firms and the local community. There must be a clear testing and shared learning aspect of every project. Again, this is a critical aspect of UKCES programme. The ongoing learning of what works and what doesn't is paramount, and we want to only work with the organisations who are prepared to share their learning openly with us, as well as with other successful projects. There must be clear public and private investment demonstrated, and a clear understanding of how the balance of those investments will be required for the project. So what is it that we can offer? We have a total investment pot of up to £1.5 million for this competition, and we're anticipating investing up to £200,000 in terms of co-investment for each project. In return, we expect clear employer investment either in kind, in cash, or a combination of both. The ratio for employer cash and in-kind contributions will depend on the type of project. So if the project is judged to be for the greater public good, the expectations of cash investment from employers is likely to be somewhat lower than if the primary beneficiary is the anchor institution itself. What we're looking for are applications that can really demonstrate how they deliver the project with an appropriate balance of both public and private contributions. As well as a cash investment, you will have the opportunity to co-create with the UK Commission for Employment and Skills. You will have access to our experience, our expertise, our research and the connections that the Commission has, as well as our commissioners. Who is eligible to apply then? We're inviting organisations to come forward who can demonstrate how they play an anchor role within their local community. I mentioned earlier the importance of employer engagement, and we would look for you to demonstrate to us how you understand the needs of your local labour market as well as the needs of your targeted small firms. We're inviting applications from organisations within Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, North West England, North East England, South West England and Yorkshire and Humberside. The reason why we're focusing on these areas is because in terms of productivity, these are the regions that really fall behind the rest of the UK. We want to support these areas and explore how the role of an anchor institution can create more prosperous local communities. Collaboration is welcomed, especially between organisations who already play a role as an anchor within their local community, but wish to come together to collaborate to deliver something new. The UK Futures programme is most successful where a wide range of ideas are tested to address a particular problem, and that learning is shared to make improvements. So if you want to apply into this competition, what support can we offer? I would suggest that your starting point is to visit our webpage on gov.uk. There you will find the competition brief, which gives more information around the background to this competition as well as things to think about when you apply. The application form and assessment criteria is also available on the website. Please do visit and register your interest as soon as possible so that you can download your application form. You can only access your application form after you've registered your interest, so please do so as soon as possible. The application form itself will provide you with guidance on what we are looking for from applicants and will guide you through each stage of your application. I would urge you to look at this as soon as possible, as previous successful applicants have said they found it invaluable in helping shape their ideas. The website will also provide you information about the UK Futures programme as a whole. For this competition, we'll be keeping an updated frequently asked questions document, so as and when we get questions in, we will make sure these are updated. In addition, we will run 2 webinars within April, one on the 2nd of April and the other on the 15th. Here we will talk again about the competition, but provide you the opportunity to ask us any questions you might have. We're very happy to provide direct support for anyone interested in applying, so please do contact us on the email provided. So what are the next steps? The application deadline is 12 noon on the 30th of April 2015. We can't accept applications after this, so please don't miss it. Interviews for those shortlisted will be held on the 19th, the 23rd and the 24th of June. Successful applicants will be informed of the outcome by the end of July. We anticipate projects starting in August and running for 1 year until August 2016. So that concludes this video in terms of what we are looking for from this competition. I would encourage you all to take a look at our website and see the more detailed guidance as well as access your application form. Please do register your interest as soon as possible, as we would also like to offer support to those who are interested in applying.